Cool and comfortable all night long. Thanks, Ben. This is Hunter. Can we plug this in, guys? So there's a little plug right here. Oh, I see it. I'm not an electrician, but I might be able to figure this out. Oh, that's not plugged in? Okay. I'll just at least show you how it works. But it is really hot out there. So let's just start there. Probably one of the hottest summers on record. A WholeRoom Circulator fan with the remote from Hunter, one of the best brand names in the business. They've been around for 140 years. Look at this. Is there a hot spot? Boy, has it been really hot, whether you're in the Northwest or the Southeast and anywhere in between. This is gonna help you save money when it comes to that AC bill. Maybe you can turn up the thermostat a few notches and turn the fan on. It's gonna operate the fan. You could do it for the digital display, or you can use the remote. Up and down adjustment, so it's gonna go both up and down. It's gonna move left to right, and there's a timer feature. So if you wanna set this on to keep you cool for a few hours while you fall asleep, you could have it automatically turn off. Also comes with the manufacturer's 1-year limited warranty, and right now we've got $20 off our regular price. Yeah, big birthday savings, $20 off a regular price. So not your ordinary fan. Most ordinary fans just kind of stand there, and if they do ratchet, they just kind of make a lot of clicking noises, and they ratchet from side to side. But look at how quiet this is. I'm gonna put my microphone there. Can you hear anything? Nope. Me neither, and I'm like sitting right next to it. So you can change not only the power, you can see it's on level 1, so you can actually change the speed that the fan is going. So I'm gonna crank it up to 2, and I can also crank it up to 3. You've got all the touch buttons here, and there's also a remote. So now you can really feel that fan going. Let's change the up-down. Up-down means it's gonna circulate air around the entire room. So it's gonna oscillate up and get all the air that's stale. It's gonna go in all the corners of the room, and it's gonna bring it back down. It'll eventually go back down. Also, you can add left, right. Okay, now it's turning. This is so awesome. I've never seen a fan do all of this in such a small footprint. So now it's aimed at the ceiling, which you might not always need, but it's nice to know that if you want to bring that cool air down or that warm air up or vice versa, it doesn't matter what time of year it is. If you want that AC to be more effective, if you want the heater in the fall and the winter to oscillate that air more evenly throughout the home, this is gonna be fantastic. So a little bit goes a long way. So now it's going up and down, side to side. So you're not just sitting in front of the fan and getting the entire force of that air just blowing right at you. I'm always a little too cold if I'm sitting right in front of the fan. This is actually gathering all the air in the room, and it's circulating throughout the entire room now, from the corners to the front to the back of the room, and that's what's gonna cool off that air, or it's gonna distribute the heat better in the middle of winter. So this is something that you're really gonna love having in just about any room of the house. You don't need much space, you need only about a square foot. And it can be right by your reading chair, it could be by your kitchen table, wherever you're spending a lot of time. You can even move it around the house at night. Take it up to the bedroom with you. And instead of that one fan, I mean, I have an overhead ceiling fan, but to be frankly honest, I don't really like sleeping under it the whole night, because all it does is just blow one shaft of air right on my head the entire night. Not exactly comfortable. This was in the corner of the room. All the air would be circulating, and circulating air automatically cools the body. So even if you don't have AC, you're going to feel cooler. If you have AC on all the time, you won't have to set it as low, because it's gonna be circulating the air, and moving air also cools the skin, and that's what makes your skin evaporate any moisture, any of the sweat that builds up. This is a great value. You're getting Hunter, it's a brand name, and all they do is fans. I mean, this is what they're known for.